Okay, live. Sick. Alright, hello. Hi. Cute dog. Cute dog over there. Right there. Anyway. Divergent universe. I can introduce it better than that. So, for the Divergent universe, I accidentally started the the gear group run, and I guess your performance determines your rank or something. I don't know. I was just gonna do the weekly like on my own, but I don't know what gear group entails besides probably having a rising difficulty. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Am I able to use consumables? No. I can use pets. That's what matters. Shit. On how do I want to go about this? Oh, no. Reward doing, huh? This could be good. Just in case the shields aren't enough, or if I'm against the Neat Door and he does the, or I guess they do the drain thing, that kind of becomes a hassle. I'm just gonna get that for completion's sake. Oh, that's good for Acheron. That's good for everyone but Acheron. Reward or adventure? Reward usually gives a good variety. Like, holy shit, this is good stuff. So let's do that. First battle of the shopping street. Let's go for this. Cause negative curios can be quite bad. I'll try. I don't think there's a shop domain coming up, so I don't want to get this, because odds are I'll get to 750 cosmic fragments, and then it's gone. So let's go with this one. I haven't tried it yet, and it sounds interesting. Let's go adventure. If it's the warp, well, this one's good too. I like this one. I don't have to. I have never lost this one, or I have never not gotten to max reward. I didn't get it. Now imagine if I got the one that deletes everything at 750. I'd be whoa.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Yeah. Maybe I should want the third one. Next will be the boss. Two random curios. Discard one curio and obtain it again. That could be interesting. What? I don't think I have any curios to really take advantage of for that though, so I think I'll just discard one and oh yeah, pick this one. What does it do again? Take physical damage equal to. Okay. Higher base damage. Oh, okay. That's not bad. At least it scales up. As bleed. Does this make this person a dog character? Whoever she is? I don't know. Hi. I finished the 12th Doctor in Doctor Who. I'm assuming that's a long duration, so nice. You know what? Let's try and see some films. I'm interested.
Storm's on the horizon.
3 seasons. What the... You'd think it'd be a doctor per season, but I guess not. Overrate Blessing. What do I not need in my life? This one. Sure. So it's like 4 doctors per season, then?
Make a wish.
Watch this.
Stream 4. Memories are ever changing beneath the silent waters. Lies an endless abyss.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Why does it default to the fucker on the
Get
right?
off!
That's bad.
I weep for the departed. Dust rings, it too shall fall.
Oh, nice. I wonder if I should try using pause for it. Maybe just that used,
High stakes.
Don't move, okay?
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it in the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering soul? Again, the still timing manifest.
What's this one?
Skada? Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards Dot now after having picked... Yeah, let's do it. Lazy finger joint. Even one as knowledgeable as you have likely never been to the decayed land of Kasako. Nope, definitely not. There, people lie bedridden year-round, their fingers being the only agile part of their bodies. With fingers curl, fruit rolls through open windows to their bedsides. A quick clap summons honey brews brought by a thief's hand. Fruits are stolen from orchards up the mountain. Honey brews are pilfered from neighbors' cellars. A mystical well, said to bear Zagreus' blessing, never runs dry, pouring forth nectar and wheat in endless supply. It's a grandiose lie so outlandish that even the boldest liar wouldn't dare to tell. How blissful! You steal from me, I seize from you. Life is effortless, never requiring one to step outside. Kasako has rotted through countless days and nights. There, even death requires no more than the snap of a finger. Let me tell you a terrifying nightmare. Souls that wander lost in Netherrealm. As death floods the plains and the river of souls drowns the mortal realm. Mortal realm? What was this thing that was a mortal realm? The water that should divide life and death now echoes with the calls of ferrymen. The deceased who walk toward you smiles like a chill that cuts into your bones. As the eternal night shrouds the sky, the deceased spirits walk into the dream of a city-state. Come with us to the end of the west wind. Come with us, board their wooden ships, and soon The river silently swallows another piece of land. Can the dead tempt the living with... Can the dead tempt the living into their realm? Or is this merely a sweet dream on the verge of death? Leave this place now, lost poet. Do not believe in those whispers. Never look back. Sure. Let's re-roll it later. Let's go for the lightning one. Alright, if I'm committing, I might as well commit. Can crit. Yeah, there we are. Increase damage Dell. I probably don't need that. Since we've got the dots can crit, that's not too bad. I want to take advantage of that 3-star curio ASAP, so... Okay, what can I take advantage of? So this would take place... Oh, that's gambling. That is gambling at its finest. Okay, let's give this a shot. 2. Okay. Oh my god. Double the 3 stars? Alright. This is a per domain thing for that curio, so this is interesting. I'll buy this one. I don't really have much else to spend right now, so... Wait, what was the holiday one? Increase damage. Sounds good. I might regret that though. Censor the reward domain. Will not exceed 4 stacks. Ooh, that one's good. They made the healing one a 2-star blessing now? I mean, it is really good to have.
Make a wish.
So its value being a 2-star blessing does make sense. It's just... Wow. Okay. Let's go for the second one. Guess I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Alright. Each time other dots are received. Okay. I think at this point I'm kind of just committing to dots. I'll still keep Acheron, because crit's still nice to have, but...
Scream forth.
Happy to see, yes. Excessive conversion? Assuming it's like how it is, where you just gotta get enough points or something. Yeah. Why was this not here before in the weekly version? And in person.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Alright, that'll do it.
Caught in the net. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Got it.
May as well kill them all.
What would you like to know?
Relax.
Memories are ever changing beneath the silent waters. Lies an endless abyss. The seal of ill fate descends.
There we are.
I weep for the departed.
10 critical missteps. Should be pretty good.
Dust springs, the truth shall fall. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Okay.
Caught in the net. This won't take long. Stand still.
Should be enough for an Acheron. There we are.
I weep for the
I
departed.
think the max was 450.
Dust springs, the truth shall fall. Fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion. Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Another journey begins. Where it goes.
Let's get some SP out of this.
I weep for the departed. Dust springs, the
Two shall fall.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. Sisters, fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion.
Okay.
What would you like to know this time? Again, ill tidings manifest.
That guy should be dead. Yep.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Oh yeah, I'm out of shield. That makes that actually makes a lot of sense considering The
weep for the
fucking
departed.
amount of turns I just did with Akon and Kappa, respectively.
Dust rain.
Let's go.
The truth shall fall.
Alright, another 450 Cosmic Fragments. Nice. Or 585 because of the 30% extra thing. Let's see, what would be good for me? Probably this. Music pales in comparison to that of my old acquaintance, the gorgeous Decimos. Instead of strumming the strings, the harpist said, "You are not worthy of hearing her melody. Only a lover or a mortal enemy can make her sing." He closed his eyes, bashful in a manner unlike a typical Mythemian. That was the first time I witnessed a harpist caress his companion in the waters. The harp bestowed by Fugosa, made of flowing water, wielded divine power through its currents. Its music, morphed into a vortex, rent the soul of the living. I saw enemies descend into madness. Sea monsters bit through their own necks. That was the greatest water lyrist I'd ever seen. The music, vibrating with the waves, dragged pursuing force in the ensuing tidal wave. Does this stack? I think I got... Yeah, it worked for this stacking thing. Alright, let's just swap to someone who rip through this. Okay,
Make
same
a
thing
wish.
here.
Feeling lucky.
Let's see.
I have quite a few Cosmic Fragments now. Alright. From basic. Sounds full. Yep. Let's get this one. Another adventure. So long as it's not the compass, I'll be fine. Or it'll be doable. Thank you. I was really worried I would have manifested it by
Let's see.
speaking the compass to existence. Oh, good. Good. God damn it, can't stop looking. Why are there so many adventure domains? What the fuck? I don't mind, but it's just so confusing. The stacks, right? One. Oh my god. I'm fucking rich.
All or nothing.
Time will tell. That's enough. I still have some of the time juice, so we can keep going. Oh. Come on, there we are. Holy shit. This curio is so good. This one's good.
Spring forth. Lead on the bold blade.
Yeah, being frozen
Good
kind of
time.
fucking sucks,
Never
but
time to say die.
it's fine. Wait, this is a perfect team for this.
The threads of destiny aren't chosen.
I weep for the departed. Dust rain, the two shall fall.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Alright, I'll pass.
Okay.
Relax. Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
There should be enough here. Here we go. Okay. Probably just this. If we're talking about pure performance. I think I already used that one before. What the? Oh. Right. Oh. Measuring ice to ignore the target's res to freeze control imprisonment. Probably just this one. Then let's see, let's enhance the blessings. And then I think I need one more for the, you know, special fucking nihility stuff. Oh yeah, I got this. I have better odds with that curio, so this should be good. Well, at least I profited. I'll have one more. Okay. Do not get that one. I would be fucked. I don't want this. I'll get this one, because that will actually put me towards my target. This one is fine. That's fine for now. I want to see what blessings I can get here. If I see what I can get, I mean, I'm just gonna buy all of them. That's alright. Okay, so I need a destruction blessing or two, and then I'll be good. Let's just go occurrence. You know, I was really hoping it would be the Nihility one. That would have been nice. Destruction's fine too, because that goes towards my, whatchamacallit? Equation. There we are. Is that enough for the boundary equation? Yeah. Fucking great. Oh my god. This is a really solid run. This is definitely a save file. Thank you. Uh. Whoa. Whoa. Why'd you just eat half of my fucking... Hello? You're not allowed to do that. I was gonna swap to... Where is she? I'm gonna try this. Oh wait, skills off defense. I don't know. Okay. I don't know how well this will work because all of my healing will be relying on the dots, which I think is doable. This one. Okay. This actually makes me curious now.
Memories are everything.
Do
The silent
dots
waters.
count for
Lies
trauma?
an endless abyss.
Obviously this one.
Relax.
Alright. When I detonate, I need to capture damage. I can't tell if there's damage here. Sure. Okay. At least I'm no longer frozen from the one curio, so that's good. Alright,
Make a wish.
okay. Let's see what I can get. Everything? Yep. This is a hardcore dot. Comp. Anything I want to overwrite? Maybe this one. Oh. Grim Pilgrim. Beware of those fanatics. The monsters I caught a glimpse of on the trails of Hattusili. Wait, maybe I should... Whatever. Their grimy daggers are smeared with foul blood. Their unsteady eyes reflect only a void. They're undoubtedly the unhallowed spawn of golden blood and dark mist, devoid of sanity since rebirth. Otherwise, how could they assemble in crowds, sacrificing living beings to the realm of death? They falsely declare that the mortal realm has turned into a hellscape, dooming all to a life of unhappiness from the moment of birth. Our true sanctuary lies only in the land where flowers bloom at the end of the west wind. When the last living being cease to exist in this world, all souls will find within the divine realm of death, a return to the endless golden age. I have no clue where they are now. Perhaps they've already set sail on their voyage to the Netherrealm. Alright, I don't think there's really any point to do any more than that. I kind of got everything.
Foreboding sign.
Does that hurt?
Okay. This will be interesting.
Memories are ever changing beneath the silent waters. Lies an endless abyss.
Right. It's never too early for a happy new year.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Stand still. Good times.
Let's solve
Never
here.
time
This
to
should
say bye.
probably put him in base here. Okay, not quite.
Your wallet?
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Okay. Wait, that was a lot of damage. Okay.
Again, still fighting manifest.
Okay.
They're not your pocket.
Relax.
Alright. I could use an alt. That would be great. Set.
Stand still.
Memories are ever changing beneath the silent waters. Lies an endless abyss.
All this is done in one cycle.
Good times. Never last. Time to say
It should.
bye.
One cycle at least. I don't see any reason why not. God, I can kind of laugh from that.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Gear group. Clockwork Soldier. Woo, that's me. Let's save that file. There. This one I'm keeping. In terms of what I'll get rid of, it'll probably be one of these two. These ones weren't the best. Or at least I feel that's how it is. Granted, this one's actually pretty okay for curios at least. This one's... eh. Probably replace this one. Alright. There we go. And more Titans Ode stuff. I'm enough for 2, so that'll be Zagreus and then Nikador. Hycillence? So that's who she is. The one that looks like an Eden, kind of. I wonder if all the Chrysos ears will be 5 stars. It's been the trend so far. I'd imagine at least one of them will be 4-star, right? Ability. What's this one? I'll probably just do it on my own time, but I'm curious. Goliath. Eight attacks in total. I assume follow-ups count. Among other things. What's this one? Destruction ability. Practice mode has been unlocked. And practice mode will not affect the astronomical division. Okay. So now it's at 2. Alright, I could do... Actually, real quick, I just want to let it auto for a bit. Just a little bit. I'll probably just do 4 for now. I think I can get away with just all dog characters. Never mind. I noticed I didn't switch to build.
This
Alright.
haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a wild rose. The foreboding silence. Does that hurt?
I'll put on auto for now. He's fucking dead. Yep.
Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Just fast forward? Yeah.
Beneath the
So
silent
we'll
water
give it a chance.
lies an endless abyss.
Everyone's a
There you
Time
go.
to say bye.
Alright.
Boom.
I'm assuming I'll want energy regen for whoever this healer is. I guess Hyacin. A speedy healer. I don't know about attack. It really depends on what the heal sources. Link shows an attack healer. Launch also.
See some sparks fly!
There's a possibility there. Usually defense to health.
Water lies an endless
Gallagher's
abyss.
interesting.
Time to say bye.
Healing caps to a certain point. There's no defense skill. Oh, defense.
to say bye. Boom.
After this, I'll move the boats to Titans. And I'll try to do a side mission. That's what I do. Right there. Speed's nice. Attack, probably not as nice.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Those are good with the reference of getting all the enough ability blessings for 100 please. I was only missing one because too much of it, so you know, worked out pretty well. Any HP ones? No. Definitely gonna need HP.
This haven of memory. Every touch, every moment is like a
Oh yeah. Titan Odes. We can do 2 more. So let's do it. Beware the god who teased mortals. Their arrival brought relentless turmoil. The fortune they bring to the world is like a coin. Heads for luck, tails for resignation, reflecting the capricious nature of Zagreus. They delight in seeing the fortunate envied and revel in watching sudden misfortune bring others to ruin. Hence, even their disciples only turn to them in dire straits, disregarding their boons when luck favors them. This is Zagreus' retribution. No one truly respects them. Thus, they meddle with mortals unreservedly. They bestowed blessings on the city of Marella, turning hair to gold, which, once cut, returned to normal. People bore their golden burdens on their heads until their necks snapped, never willing to share them off. I guess it would be pretty heavy, huh? They crafted a board game where all could triumph until even the king of Polis gambled away his realm and fled with the board. In Harel's mines, they gifted the children there with unnaturally lucky hands for stealing, inspiring priests to teach their daughters pickpocketing and kings to train their sons in the craft of thievery. Their schemes could topple empires. Perhaps they once performed benevolent acts, like concealing a star at the bottom of a lake to drown a greedy tyrant, or unsettling a hero's chariot to help him evade an arrow. But who would place their trust in a schemer more fickle than the ocean? Fate has its Yanissopolis, the lands have its Icatus, and even the dreaded Thanatos boasts of Idonia. Yet Zagreus finds no welcome within any city-state. So Idonia for Thanatos. Is that going to be a location then? For next patch? Of course, the remarkable Dolos is an exception. Enthralled by the exploits of the Coin of Whimsy, they have been engrossed for generations in attempting to recreate grand deceptions. Perhaps this too is a form of faith. Poets opt to see the Titans as deities enamored with humanity. Even Nikador has safeguarded Emphorius for ages. But does Zagreus truly hold any affection for us? If profitable, surely even the downfall of Emphorius would not hinder their dealings. Well, we have their core flame at least. Right? Increase all targets crit damage by 2% during the night. Wow. Someone hold me back 2%. Jeez. Let us recall a war that continues to thrive, the precursor to many across the land. Nikador forged many divine soldiers and inspired those on the earth to master the art of weapon forging. The first of these was a spear, created during the creation of Aquila by Kephale. The lightning spear thrust into the earth's spine became a gleaming streak that pierced the heavens after tempering by the river of souls. Next came a sword, tempered with divine blood after witnessing the heroics of Gorgo, guarded by the braves of the citadel. It became a blade that pointed defiantly at the omnipotent. The third creation was a shield, gifted by Thanatos and molded from the Netherrealm's clay, strong enough to withstand furious lightning bolts. Yet the shield has vanished. Zagreus, in their vile greed, stole and melted the shield into gold coins, merely to barter for a cup of Phagos's finest brew. In an age where divine battles raged incessantly, war made sparks upon the shield. Its fragments became the guarded secret of Castrum Kremnos' defenses. Anyway, these ancient shields can no longer be replicated, but true warriors do not falter due to a lost weapon. Nigador has never been a coward who hides behind shields. Nigador brandishes their spear, commanding their kin to align in formation. At their fierce battle cry, the kin charge fearlessly into the fray. Neither the surging waves nor the rolling boulders can slow their relentless advance. People learn their bravery, just as children learn language and young beasts learn to bite. Humans learn to assemble armies, craft chariots, march in formation, and slay their foes. Imitating the divine battles, the children of humanity crafted wars of their own. The fiercest among them gathered under Nigador, offering their blood in ritual conflict. As the god cast their spear, trails of light across the night sky would guide the people of Kremnos. Following the trail of light, they trample every city-state in their path, until they reach the burnt ruins. As a revelation from the Titan. At the twilight of the era Chrysia, no one could recall just how many city-states had once thrived. In the ballads glorifying Nigador, the grim specter of the mobile armed fortresses with a hanging blade became their final nightmare. The seeds of strife had blossomed into a giant tree, with even the scholars of Xerxes learning the knowledge of warfare. From the moment Nigador's imposing form was seen by the people, the unrest never ceased. So I got one more here, and then after that, 6 more? Yeah. Cool. I guess next is just to go to that spot. Or by that spot, I mean just a side mission. Let's see what side mission I can do. Those are stored by the
haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a fond rose.
I guess let's check out Golden Scapegoat. I'm pretty sure it's just for the puzzle itself, but I'm curious enough. They say history tends to reflect the collective views of the past, and that's what worries me about the future. Regardless of the era, humans just can't seem to break free from the same mistakes. But hey, don't stress too much. As long as there are crisis heirs aiming to overthrow and become titans, and there are still ordinary people like me pretending to be devout, Akuma's vibe won't be too suffocating. Especially if they claim to worship Thanatos. About the Golden Scapegoat. Shh! This is different from our usual banter. Let's go somewhere quieter to talk about this. But I guess you're the partner I've been waiting for. This is great news! Excellent news! Avilius takes you to a relatively quieter corner. Hopefully not to shank me. We can talk here. I feel like I'm being robbed. No way! You can take on 10 of me easily! I mean, true, but... Anyway, since you asked me about the Golden Scapegoat, a name that I came up with secretly, that means you've cleared the 4 basic stages as well, right? Oh, you mean... Yes, I challenged him too. I was fortunate enough to pass the ones that weren't so dangerous. That's how I got this, the translations of the ancient Titan language that we can hear when the challenge starts or when the world is illuminated. Oh my gosh. 1. Bundle dried fennel branches tightly, then let it fully soak in olive oil. That is how a handy torch is made. Growth, decay, and sprouting once more. They were once unrelated to the civilized world, yet given a name by the unreasonable, and then burned to ashes again. Like that steel amid wild brush commemorating divinity. Or is it like Steely? How do you pronounce?
Steely.
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 Steely. Okay, got it. That was loud. There must always be a lamb framed for sin in this world. The travelers thought as such. Fire and light are the embodiment of that sin. 2. A feeble flame. Its light is akin to a young girl's long hair, shimmering with silken splendor, yet destined to be devoured by the endless darkness. People always say that light and dark are opposite elements, as if they were twin sisters, but their natures can't be more different. Darkness is infinite time and space, clumsy and dull. Light is ephemeral life, fleeting in its brilliance. Nameless dark clouds forever linger at the corners of the ranch. The smart lamb will persuade itself, I know nothing of the butcher's knife, after all. The skies cross the great sea, the storm stirring crashing waves against the coast. Broken ivory rocks are strewn over the black reef, like lichen grown out of salt. Those are vestiges of dismembered tides. The traveler rides the waves with their lamp in tow. Those waves are more alabaster and more fledgling than wool, and also even closer to voiceless eternity. Sinner. What did they do wrong? Something about lambs. One can imagine a bird's warble by picking up a feather. Therefore, a feather is a singing bird. One can imagine a dolium's figure by picking up a ceramic shard. Therefore, a ceramic shard is a dolium, and can similarly be filled with nectar. One can imagine a traveler's home by seeing them. Therefore, a traveler is their home, or one can touch the rainbow speaking at the ranch. Gods wish to see the world. Thus came darkness, or light. Well, feels like there's something enigmatic behind it, right? For example, the Dragon Slayer inevitably becomes Evil Dragon, and the Torchbearer inevitably becomes Ashes. It's a little... how should I put it? Alright. It gives off an energy that's a little gloomy and deep, but extremely poetic. If there are 12, odds are, well, is based on the Chrysosers, but we'll see. Anyway, they're all precious information extracted and translated from the treasures bestowed upon us by the Golden Scapegoat. And I firmly believe that they are of unusual significance. Just look at the first stanza. Fire and light are the incarnation of that sin. Is this referring to the great Chrysosers? Maybe their plan to save the world will somehow cause irreversible damage to the world, but we must bear it no matter what? Are they hurting because of it, but are unable to explain anything to us mortals? Also, in the second stanza, after all, I know nothing of the butchering blade. The source of the information seems to believe that an unseen power from a mysterious domain is threatening the world. But what could it be? Flame Reaver? Oh, and the last line of the fourth stanza. The god wishes to see the world, and so darkness came into being. The scholar was unable to precisely interpret the meaning of the Titan word here. It contains two opposing interpretations. What does that mean? Could it be that, in the ancient Titan language, light and darkness, and also time, are represented by the same word? The scholar and I couldn't come up with any explanations that withstood scrutiny. Maybe the only way for us to answer it is to record more such whispers from the different challenges. But that might also bring about more questions. What conspiracy? It's not a conspiracy! You're trying to conquer the Golden Scapegoat too, right? You can't possibly think that there are no surprising secrets within. Well, why don't I add you to our secret discussion group on the teleslate? Once you overcome more of the Golden Scapegoats, the scholar will be able to send her newer translations to the group. That's much safer compared to meeting up in person frequently. A secret investigation with a single point of contact. Yes, you get it! It's more exciting if the research feels a little forbidden, right? Anyway, people might start suspecting us if we stay here any longer. Let's talk on teleslate next time. Don't mention this conversation when I see you in Kefali Plaza. Avilius quickly disappears. As for the matter of the golden scapegoat, let's discuss it here. The group owner is a scholar senior I have great respect for. She has muted all members. Enough with the flattery. Let's wait until we've accumulated some new discoveries before discussing further. Based on the pace before, it'll probably be promising once you've collected 4 more goat heads. Oh, right. Posting here some headcanons of Ilias came up with. It's actually quite entertaining. In the distant era creatura, at the dawn of creation, the world was brand new. Back then, many things had no names, and people relied solely on pointing. Sheep were not necessarily sheep, and humans were not necessarily human. At that time, there may not have even been fire. People ate raw flesh, and their brutality might even have resorted to cannibalism. Later, a hero or a heroine stole the core flame from the Titans, but no one such attention to give fire. Thus, those who feared fire became sheep, and those who did not become human. But this hero remembered that, in the past, there was no difference between humans and sheep, so they wore a sheep mask ever after, as a punishment for creating a divide between shepherd and sheep. Even though they brought civilization to humanity, in nightmares deep in the night, he or she has become darkness itself, endlessly pursuing and hunting themselves. Surprisingly profound, don't you think? So the sheep are those who fear fire. Alright. Alright, we're back to do stuff. Alright, I got more messages from these guys. Maybe because I've been keeping on top of puzzles. Let's see. And the black tide. You should have 8 go heads by now. I've just completed 3 new sections of analyses on my end, so I'm slower than you, but I'll catch up soon. Actually, the recent go heads contain more than one segment that can be deciphered. Anyway, here you go. Here's another of Avilius's headcanons. I think he should give literature serious thought instead of mysticism. When the Black Tide first appeared in the world, people were deeply terrified. They had been shepherds for so long that they had forgotten they, too, could be hunted and slaughtered like sheep. At the end of the Era Chrysia, humanity faced an unprecedented, all-encompassing defeat. The old heroes had died, while new heroes had yet to be born. Everything was in disarray, and all hope seemed lost. The once thriving civilization now cast a vast shadow, and those with ambition could only chew on an ashen, bitter fate with decaying, cavity-ridden teeth. I wonder if the eras are similar to how eras are in Honka Impact with the previous era and whatnot. Can you get 12 go-heads already? My output is still 3 sections, and as you can see, it's from an even earlier batch. But no matter, I'll make up for it. I'll try to surpass you in total count. As usual, the following is Avilius' free association. Neither humans nor titans can exist independently of the world itself. The past imprints itself upon the future, acting as both the foundation and the constraint of all things. As these constraints multiply, humans grow further and further from the titans they were once close to, eventually forgetting the past, unaware that both sides could be subject to a higher destiny. If we interpret it this way, then the roles of shepherd and sheep could apply to any of us. They could even be one and the same, just as hinted in the opening passage. Oh yeah. Those who fear it become sheep. If you fear fire. Like I said before, this is to make up for the missing progress. I feel like the more we discover, the less we know. There are 8 sections this time. I'll send you in 2 documents. Also, what you just completed should be the final challenge that we know of. Avilius will pass you the information extracted from it later. Alright, he's been learning how to assist me lately. If I unmute him, he'll spam this chat up again. You know what? Since this is the last one, it should be fine if you look for Avilius yourself. He's much quieter in person, but personally, after we're done, it's best not to engage him in playing conspiracy games, even if this research is valuable. Seems none of us would figure out what exactly happened in history long past. Alright. They say history tends to reflect the collective views of the past. That's what worries me about the future. Regardless of the era, humans just can't seem to break free from the same mistakes. But hey, don't stress too much. Oh, it just seemed about the golden scapegoat. You're here because of the messages from the Tell Slate, right? To be honest, I don't agree with the scholar on whether we can discover unknown secrets of the past from these challenges. Well, what do you say? Should we go somewhere quiet like last time so I can tell you what I think? Sure. Fine. Avilius takes you to a relatively quieter corner. Thank you so much for being willing to listen to me. I have a bold hypothesis that, if proven true, can explain just about every unsolved mystery in this world. Well, we're all Titans who have forgotten our identity as a Titan. That's right, humanity and the Titans had a much closer relationship in the past, to the point where we were one and the same. Logic. Humans are a species defined by itself. Kind of? But let me explain so you don't misunderstand me. Why are the translations from the scholar so fuzzy? Why is this language, supposedly having been used by the Titans, so vague that light and strife and time and evil are expressed by the same word? The answer lies in my hypothesis. It's because we have forgotten that humans are Titans too. We forgot that the language must be understood by the soul, instead of ears and eyes. In other words, we must read the legacy of the Golden Scapegoat with our soul to truly understand its significance. That is... Avilius brings a lounge chair out of nowhere. Okay, gotta sit down for this. I've decided to connect my scalp directly to the Golden Scapegoat with a hat made from this thin copper strands. I will then take a nap here to see if I can communicate with the truth behind this world in my dream. Have I seen this somewhere before? How will I know if I don't try? If evil cultism is correct, modern humans still possess all the Titan senses, but we are unaware of them because these senses have atrophied. And naturally, the sensory experience that we aren't aware or in control of is dreaming. Maybe the golden scapegoat is the dream of a slumbering Titan. It's a conjecture that we can't just rule out. Perhaps dreaming is how Titans think. And don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to participate in the actual experience. Just be my witness and make sure no one accidentally interrupts the experiment by waking me up. Shrugs in resignation. Avilius puts on the special hat made from thin copper strands and lay down before quickly falling asleep. Seeing how little effort it takes him to fall asleep, you can't help but wonder if this is the effect of his usual praises for Thanatos. Perhaps. Perhaps not. And if jealousy begins spreading within you, you're so busy that you sometimes don't even have time to eat or sleep. So why are you wasting your time here? You send a message to Scholar Lighthunter to come and look after this idiot, and we're swiftly making an exit. Oh my god. Several hours later. Uh-oh. Listen to this. This experiment really worked. I dreamed I was trapped in a prison, completely sealed off with no light at all. I could only feel the rough shape of the cell. I searched everywhere for a source of light and finally struck pieces of metal together to create a spark. But to my surprise, the whole room went up in flames with a loud whoosh. It startled me awake. Just drop it. That which one thinks about during the day is what one dreams about at night. Nothing more. I respectfully disagree, dear Teach. It is to say our adventures are not the dreams of a certain Titan. However, out of the two hypotheses, humans evolved from Titans and humans are dreamed up by Titans. Which is more likely? This calls for a new experiment to be designed. What about the conspiracy theory? Like I said, it seems no one could know what exactly happened in history long past. Dreams are too subjective and are not evidence. If you want to design a new experiment, then its method of proof needs to be more objective. However, don't get ahead of yourself. This world might be seeing new changes soon. When that time comes, the text that we aren't able to decipher might reveal its true meaning. Yep, it will. I got the achievement. Gather all Golden Scapegoat's mutterings and Golden Scapegoat, which I have done. Complete the Golden Scapegoat mission, which I have also done. There we go. That was a quick mission, so... Well, let's see what she's talking about. Hey. Hey, let me talk to you. Thank you. What a great day, mister. How many breaking news alerts do you plan on listening to? We all use teleslates nowadays. What are you talking about newspapers for? Or... You know, let's go for the third one. I've got plenty of news myself, too. Name your price. Hey, don't get me wrong now. I only sell news. I'm not into recycling it. We're having a sale to mark the grand opening. One line of news for just 5 bounce coins. Want to hear one? The girl looks at you with puppy dog eyes that seem to say, if I'll starve if I don't sell any news stories today. Wasn't she part of that one event? Let's go! I don't know. Thank you so much. Well then, I'll begin. I mean, 5 balance coins is just equivalent to 5 credits, right? So we're good. The girl tells a series of outrageous stories, such as Nikador falling in love with Talenton and fighting Gyorios in a love triangle. Who knows where she got all that from? The story lasts at least 10 minutes. Perhaps the light in Akuma has been impacting your sleep, but you gradually close your eyelids. You wake up feeling as though your body's lighter. Can spending time with children really help you take a load off? It takes a while before you fully understand why. Your money pouch, you exchanged some physical balance coins to try to fit in with the locals, has vanished. I have to find and interrogate that kid. Maybe someone around here saw where she ran off to. Interview witnesses. She stole my money. What the fuck, man? Why would you do that? Also, just fell asleep. Good day, friend. Looking for some good stuff that floats in a whimsy? You come to the right place. You see a child running this way? A child? Maybe, maybe not. I memory ain't what it used to be, but maybe a few balance coins will get it working again. Hey, chill out! I was just kidding around. I need to use Fugosa's crown against me. I saw that kid, and I also know exactly what she's looking for all this time. She's hiding up high on a platform to the right. Go take a look. That's where she stashes all her precious stuff. I got it right on the first try. Maybe that kid is hiding on the platform opposite. I can go around the roof to get there. And we go. Must be her hiding place. I guess she hasn't made it back here yet. Mister, do you know where my mom and dad are? I haven't seen them since that day. I heard you've been standing sentry at the city gates and know pretty much everyone. You must know where they went then, right? They probably headed off somewhere very far away. How far? Don't tell me they went back to our hometown without telling me. I want to find them. I don't think you'll be able to. It's really dangerous outside Akuma. I'm not afraid of danger. I just want my mom and dad. I've been out for a walk outside the city before with the grown-ups, so if I go out again, I'll be fine. The Ikatujans are as stubborn as a pack of dromuses. You might not be afraid of anything, but you still need to get yourself ready before you head out again. You don't want to give up halfway, do you? Get ready? What do you mean by that? Like, lots and lots of money. You'll need money to buy equipment and supplies, and you should probably hire a few dromuses, plus a group of attendants. Oh, then what? You worry about all that stuff first. You know it's not easy earning money, right? What? I understand. I'll do my best to save money until I've got enough to go find them. As you watch the memory fragments intently, the sound of footsteps rings out behind you. Are you standing like you're about to fight me? The wind sure is noisy today. Granddad Zagreus, I pray to you one last time. Please make my legs lightning fast! Granddad Zagreus. I've never failed to escape before. There's no way you could catch me. But if I did get caught... It doesn't really matter, does it? We'll see. I can't move. Are you a follower of Zagreus? Or what? Is Granddad Zagreus an actual thing or no? Is that it? I only just finished warming up. She throws the thing she's holding in her arms at you. You lost money pouch. Not a single penny is missing. I found this on the ground and wanted to return it to you. Fine. I admit that I didn't want to give it back to you at first. But that doesn't matter now. No matter how much money I can save, there's no point. Olympus told me... Because this is all gone. My mom and dad. That part never lies. I'll never be able to go back to my hometown. I'll never see mom and dad again. The girl begins to sob quietly. Icadus. Just from the name of the city, you guess it's a place of ill omens. That place has been wiped from the face of the earth and buried alongside a child's hopes. The girl tilts her head to one side and looks down at the market. It's hard to tell whether she wants to join in. So now, what can I do? What should I do? Colors and music theory. Sure. Go and learn a musical instrument. You know so many rumors and tales. If you learn to play an instrument, I'm sure you'd make a fantastic bard. I understand. I'll give it a try. I did not consider that angle whatsoever. The girl walks down slowly, her steps stilted, yet never quite toppling over. The girl, the coins, and the homeland. I did it. Our parents are dead. Whoa! Yeah! That's right. What the hell? Well, you see before you is simply an ordinary basket. Is this a trash can? As you can see, it bears no resemblance to a trash can. However, among all the baskets, why does this particular one capture your attention? Press F to assess it. It's commendable that you recognize this as no ordinary basket, Diogenes. However, this is my private domain, polite one. Rain, wind, and sunshine are guests embraced, but not uninvited kings. You understand? But I'm part of nature too. Did I not make it clear enough? This basket is my home, and you keep your hands off and don't dig through it unless I say otherwise. Got it now? Weirdo.
You like trash cans? Well, congratulations. You're a true philosopher.
Clemency might fancy the rich over the poor, but the Dark Thanatos knocks on every door equally. Just between you and me, I've set up a secret doorbell for them, visible only to the Titans. See you next time. Farewell, destined one. Ow. The land of trash cans. And where does the child's change? My dear Georgina, who lives in the can. Maybe I should have told her to read a ton of books, so at least she'd have a chance to survive better. But I don't know. Okay, those side missions were shorter than I thought. But I'm worried that if I start one, it'll be quite long. If Amphorius and Annals are short, I could probably do this one, actually. Alright, this was, I think a lover's spat between Alias and his, obviously, what's his lover from Castrum Krymnos? Barthlos, hi, bye. Okay. If, we're here now, so I'll just listen. Hey, thank you for sharing all this with me. You know, I come from a completely different class than Nympha. I'm a descendant of a Krymnos general, and she comes from one of those powerful, long-lasting noble families in Akama history. During the Chrysos War, our families fought against each other on the battlefield as each represented the banner of their own city. Plenty of members from both families were slain by the other city in the fighting. And even though the Chrysos War has long finished, even though the Krymnoan detachment has made peace with Akama, and even though my family was wiped out with the fall of the old king's rule, none of this animosity has disappeared. That's more for you, I guess. The first night I arrived in Akuma alongside Lord Mighty, an assassin made an attempt on my life. I was just a child back then. Lord Mighty lodged a complaint with the Council of Elders, and they reluctantly put a stop to things. Burdened by these familial tragedies, we are clearly the most star-crossed of lovers, yet we are tied together by the golden thread. This must be Menestia's marvelous miracle. Praise be to Menestia! You want to show off your love, right? Huh. This next part is really annoying. We've been sneaking off a lot lately, but Nympha's parents seem to be onto us and have started sending spies to secretly tail her, or assigning a personal escort to her. Nympha proposed a plan that I don't agree with. Publicize our relationship, and flee outside Akuma and use public opinion to pressure her parents, only returning once they've agreed to our marriage. But it's dangerous outside the city. That is true. What if her parents don't even care? There is a certain cleverness to this plan. Only by forcing us into a desperate situation can her parents seem in the wrong. However, I'm most worried about her personal safety outside the city. As Nympha's partner, my duty is to protect her rather than merely just love her. All those wandering monsters surround the city. I'm worried that I won't be able to protect her by myself. If anything should happen to her, I'd never be able to forgive myself. I'll bide my time until a better chance comes along. I believe that if we are indeed destined to be lovers, then things will definitely take a turn for the better. Menestia will surely watch over us. Suddenly, a wave of hurried footsteps comes rushing towards you, rescuing from his sickly sweet conversation. Alias! I knew you'd be here. Something terrible has happened. Miss Ephria, what's going on? Just now, in the market, Miss Nympha's parents sent goods to kidnap her and carry her off. That means her parents already know about your affair. It can no longer be kept a secret. I never expected them to actually take such tough measures against their own daughter. Miss Ephria, do you have any idea where they may have taken Nympha? They didn't say anything when they left, so I wouldn't know where to begin. Nympha's parents have a very wide network of influence in Akuma. This is big trouble. Alias, I just heard some shopkeepers talking about Nympha's family guards. They've often been sighted near Memorial Market. I'll go check in with my friends then, and maybe I'll be able to piece together a few clues. Thank you so much, Miss Ephria. Go and ask Cartonis at the blacksmith shop. Maybe Nympha mentioned something to him before. Maybe. Cartonis. What do you need, Warrior of the Outlands? Nympha, got any clues about her? Nympha, I'm so sorry. There was a lot going on. She was really upset. There was something weird. Chains. Nympha's butler, last week, ordered some chains. Perhaps they were for tying her up? I've got a bad feeling about this too. Cartonis, did they tell you where this stuff was going? They came by, picked it up, already gone. Really weird. In the past, always delivered things to their house. I see. If her family puts in any more orders with you, please let me know, my friend. Then, try asking the restaurant order Kairos. He knows all about what goes on in the market. What would you like to eat? Local specialties? Or perhaps something more outlandish that has been lost to time? Nympha, got any clues about her? So disturbing. Nympha did not want to go at all, but was carried off by 8 of their guards. I'm so sorry that we couldn't stop them. Let me see. Several days back, the kitchen staff for Nympha's family placed a massive food order with me, including several expensive delicacies. It's the kind of order that you normally only see at wedding banquets. So is Nympha getting married? Standing off to one side, Alias can barely stay on his feet. He nearly drops to his knees, but luckily you're there to catch him. She didn't even invite you. Alias, be strong. So Nympha has been lying to me all along? I'm just some boy toy from the Outland sewer? I doubt it. Pull yourself together. There's more chance of the Dawn device never lighting up again than Nympha not loving you. The delivery scheduled for tomorrow. No matter what kind of banquet it is, you two must find Nympha before it begins. Lastly, try asking Theodoros in the ancient artifacts store. Maybe there will be a clue or two in their recent transactions. Hand-painted pots and ancient artifacts, all at reasonable prices. Feel free to take a look around. Nympha, got any clues about her? Those depraved old aristocrats are stealing even their children's happiness. Remembering history makes us wise, but also repeats the cycle of tragedy. A few days back, I had a really suspicious trade. This guy who looked like a retainer wanting to pawn a priceless pendant made of Kremnos eagle blood. Eagle blood is very rare. The rare extant treasures... extant? Are mostly safeguarded by Kremnoans, so there's no way it'd be in the hands of an ordinary Achaemen guard. When I hit him up about it, he just said some aristocrat in the city gifted it to him. Here, let me show you. That's my mother's eagle blood pendant that I gave to Nympha. I was worried about us getting busted, so I never let Nympha wear it. She must have hidden it very well somewhere at home. Someone found this pendant. Whether it be Nympha or... Every clue so far today points to one outcome and one alone. Nympha's family put her under duress. I kept a close eye on this bizarre customer. My friend said this guy's been hanging around Memorial Palace a lot lately. Go now! I hope this eagle blood can help lead you to the one you love. Minestia, guide us. For love. It's too big here and impossible to find where she's gone. Let's go over some past memories and try to pull out some more clues. Uh-oh. Where are you taking me? Are you really going to do this? To your own daughter? You rejected all those high-born young Achaemen boys. But I never thought you were doing that for a Kremnoan. It had to be this one. I never have believed it was true if the guard hadn't shown me the necklace. My necklace? How did you find that? Give it back to me now! Such rude behavior and disrespectful language. Your current behavior is because of our failure as parents. You sure failed majorly. If your plan hasn't been exposed, I'd never have fallen in love with that poor man who was nearly killed. Why, if you don't cherish your own freedom, then allow me to make some arrangements and think about what you've done before the wedding begins, would you? As for that little punk, he's going to suffer. Listen to me. I swear by Talenton, the scale of justice, and I will predict your future. Your bloodline will merge with that of Castrum Kremnos, and your progeny will carry the blood of strife. How dare you say such malicious slander? Take her to the cell and tie her up. You think that's possible? There are people all over Memorial Palace. Someone will help me pass messages. Naive child, I'm talking about that room in the market. The most dangerous place is also the safest. Yes, ma'am. How unreasonable her family is. So, Nymph has been putting up with such huge pressure at home, but never once let on to me about it. So that's why she wants to make her parents lose her at least once. Gotta do something about this. Come, let's go back to the market. We'll tear this place apart to find her. That's the spirit. Whoa.
Stream 4.
Gleam of old blades. You? You're that Kremnos punk! He's here! Die! Alias throws all his might into a massive punch, instantly knocking down the guard. Steal my necklace again, why don't you? You can solo a Titan kid, no problem. His movement inside the room instantly. Footsteps dragging chains and hurry towards the door, followed very shortly by a familiar female voice. Alias, is that you outside? My Nympha, it is I, and I've brought a friend to help me out. I'm so sorry. I don't think I actually know your name. I'm Galactic Baseball, yeah. Thank you so much too, Mr. Warrior, for protecting my alias. I helped him find you. Nympha, listen to me. Thought this through very carefully. Let's elope. Let me take you away from Akaba. Right here, right now. Let's just go. Ilias, what makes you say that all of a sudden? Well, this is the first time I've ever felt that if things stay as they are, I might really end up losing you. He thought you were marrying someone else. I kind of always took it for granted that you were mine. That our love was the will of Menestia. That those truly in love would be afforded favor by the Titans. You gotta put in the effort for your love. It's only today that I finally realized that the one pulling on this golden thread has always been you. Your courage, your kindness, your perseverance. To protect our relationship, I also need to fight alongside you. Alias, do you still remember how we first met? How could I ever forget? The day you came to my blacksmith shop, and we hit it off like two old friends, talking up a storm until poor Cartonis was yawning. After that, we'd look forward to seeing each other every day. There's something I've never been honest with you about. I actually knew all along that my parents sent someone to try to kill you, so I wanted to reach out to you and offer up an apology for their evil. But I never thought that I'd fall head over heels in love with you as soon as we met. And when you introduced me to so many Outlander friends, you opened up my eyes to the bigger world outside. Nympha. Hatred is like a snowball. Once it's been rolling for centuries, it doesn't matter who made the first mistake. The hatred of the previous generation stopped with us. So then, we have to go. Yes, leave. To put ourselves in danger and force those stuffy old fogies to bow their heads in defeat. We will return triumphant, and then dedicate the victory of our love to the Titan, to fair and just Talenton, instead of Menestia. I will follow you to the ends of the earth, my darling Nympha. What a happy ending. Kind warrior, please stay a while. I have one final task to ask of you. Could you please go to the Drones workshop beside the market and wait for us there? We'll depart from there by Drones. But before we go, there's something very important I'd like to leave with you. So sorry to bother you once again. We'll see you later. Hopefully they are able to survive. Right? It would be a shame if they, died. And after all that, too. Because I was able to fucking knock that guy out in one punch. I think he's got... Alias has got a trash can. You should have known. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, you should know. Oh my god. We'd like to leave this set of letters with you. We've just been frantically pulling this together. We must let Achaman hear our story to avoid pesky interference from aristocrats like my parents. These letters form our best shot at providing evidence, and they'll recount justice and love in our stead. I want to give them to you. As someone who witnessed everything, when the time is right, please, can you publicize these letters? Or else, if anything should ever happen to us, at least let us serve as inspiration for playwrights out there. Please don't joke about that. Yeah, I can finally wear the eagle blood necklace that you gave me out in public. It feels so good not having to hide things anymore. Just look how happy you are. It's getting late. We have to hit the road now before we're discovered. We'd better say goodbye now. Hope to see you again sometime in the future. You stay safe out there. I'll keep her safe. After all, it was just the beginning of our happiness together. Love in the time of black tide.
Let's go touch a later.
Is that her? Or just the same model? What's her face? There's more side stuff done. Where's that letter? Oh, it's under. Witness Alias and Nympha's end? Why do you have to say it like that? Nah, how to publicize it? I doubt I actually can, but... show. Nympha. Yeah, so they're letters to each other. They are fine, right? Why does it have to say witness their end? God, it's cryptic as fuck. Anyway, hopefully their love goes well. Hopefully, you know, they come back safe and sound. Together, and without Nympha's parents hounding them. That would be nice. Alright, I think that's it. I will hop off now. I'll definitely stream tomorrow for the new Zenless patch. There's a new Honkai Impact event that came out. I'm not sure if I'll do that on my own time, or if I'll actually stream it. Mainly because it's Captain-verse stuff, and I don't have too much knowledge in it, except for the fact that the Captain's the main character and whatever is entailed with that. So yeah, guess that's about it. I'll definitely do Zenless. I'll have to do it at 10 p.m. instead for me because of stupid daylight saving time, but yeah, that's the plan. I'll probably... Yeah, we'll see about the Honkai Impact event. No guarantees, but I'll think about it. Anyway, that's it. See ya. Goodbye. That was pretty fun, though. So